Today's video was sponsored by Arafat Abdikadir, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for debrief in 3, 2, 1. As far as I'm concerned, these are the 4 things that Matiangi must do if he wants to become president of this republic. Number 1, Matiangi must get a proper donor base. Raila Odinga has enjoyed running for president 5 times in a row without ever going bankrupt even once. Why? Because he has mastered the art of using other people's money, followed closely by handshakes ya kupoesha kidonda after losing. But anyway, that is not the point. Matiangi needs to get his finances right or he'll be in trouble. It cannot be that a 29-year-old Morara Kebaso has more money than a 57-year-old Matiangi, yet Matiangi wants to be president. How is that even making any sense? And that's why Matiangi is always looking for employment. He was working as a CS. Kaisha, he went straight to working at the UN, as per what Babu Wino told us that is. Here's the tip.
Let me ask you, Matiangi was part of us. At what point did Matiangi apply for the job of the United Nations, went for an interview, won and was passed, and when election results were announced, he was already called to go and work? How did he know we are going to lose elections? How did he know we were going to lose elections? You see, Muri, all these things, these people were playing around with Baba. Me, I can tell you for sure. I tried explaining this to so many people, some of them could not believe because of probably denial. But the truth is we were played in these elections.
Please, if you are still sending your CV somewhere, you should really think twice about running for president, unless you have proper donors. I have seen some people saying that the money Uru and friends allegedly stole is what they will use to fund Matiangi. Kama hiyo ndo mwelekeo basi sawa, but hiyo pesa mjui kuna swara. Just work with the certified billionaires who are making clean money. Work with the middle class who support your cause. They can give you something. And if you see you can raise, unajua kura, I can just advise you if you're a candidate or aspirant. If unataka kusimama kura, the best litmus test to know whether you will win or lose is the ability to fundraise. If people like you and they believe in you, hautawahi toa ndururu hata kuweka mafuta kwa gari ati unaenda kufanya campaign. Everything will be taken care of. People will be calling and saying, I want a meeting with person XYZ, because they believe in your candidature. But if there is nothing in your campaign, people don't see anything in you, you will struggle. You will often find yourself funding your campaign. So let's wait and see. Mi sioni huyu jamaa if he has his money right. But time will tell. Let's see what kind of donor base he can bring together. Maybe Uhuru will help him bring the few billionaires ye mwenye alisaidia when he was president to pump something. Failure to which, game over. Second thing Fred has to do is get a new party. No one in this country is interested in UDA, but neither are they interested in Jubilee Party. I don't know why, but it's just in this country. If you look at the states, Republicans have been there for years. Democrats have been there for years. But when you come to Kenya, we always want something new. And leaders know that. That's why the same leaders are always existing with different parties. And we keep thinking wamebadilika. Ruto came with URP, wakamaji kakuwa Jubilee. After that akatoka akarudisha UDA. You see, UDA and URP, that U is common. It's something Ruto likes. And even the people in William Ruto's camp, akitoka, either it's 2027 or 2032, whichever, they will rebrand and bring something else na watapewa kura. That history has been there. Let Matiangi learn from it. You cannot come back and look for a presidential seat with a party that was already in power, especially in this country. This is not the US where we have Democrats and Republicans. Here we're always having new things. Ni kama nguo ya Christmas. Kila Christmas unataka nguo mpya. So kila uchaguzi ikikuja, watu wanataka chama kipya. Give the people what they want. You have seen their behavior, you know how they behave, you know what they need. Give them a new party. Usirudi na Jubilee. That is a loser mentality. Third thing Matiangi has to do is scout the right deputy. You know, politics is just like marriage. If you marry wrong, so many things can go wrong in your own life. Si pesa, si afya, si nini. Even in politics, if you partner wrong, so many things will go wrong with your campaign, with your finances, with your personal brand, mambo inaharibika. Look at how Raila killed Kalonzo's career. Right now, Kalonzo wants to become president. It is his best time in history. Raila ameondoka, people are tired with him. But despite people being tired with career, the stench of Raila still lingers on Kalonzo. So people are preferring somebody else. That is the ramification of ignoring who you are working with. So Matiangi needs to work with someone with a proven track record, someone who knows how to speak, how to articulate issues, how to leave an impact on the masses. Such a person is Rigathi Gachagua, but huyo amekuwa impeached. In the absence of Rigathi Gachagua, I think Matiangi is better off working with JB Muturi. That is somebody who can give him some quote-unquote mileage. Kalonzo can go for PCS strictly on the basis of numbers. The Kamba vote cannot be ignored. So that's up to the Matiangi kitchen cabinet to sit and decide who is best to deputize Matiangi. Then from then on, we'll see if this campaign is even a serious one. The fourth thing Matiangi must stop doing is online campaigns. This guy is seriously not a politician. He's been in America, having a job with a lanyard with a name tag. Kila siku anaenda kazini, anarudi nyumbani, clock in, clock out, while the foot soldiers, the Jeremiah Kionis and others have been doing his campaign. When he came back into the country, he was bombarded by media at the airport, JKIA. He did not use that chance to speak anything. He just told them, tutawaita wakati ingine tuongee. This guy does not know how to campaign. It's either he doesn't know, he's scared, or I don't know what he's thinking. Never let any chance skip you. Kama wengine wakienda nje, a governor like Wavinye Ndeti alienda nje ya nchi sijui for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. When she came back, she talked to journalists at the airport and then went home to her county to do a homecoming event. Ndo watu wajue amerudi and she had something to say on top of a vehicle. And that is not even a presidential candidate. Na yule anatafuta urais, anarudi anaambia watu ati tutawaita wakati ingine, which is the other time. It is do or die, now or never. If you can't take the chance at the airport, you will not take the chance at the podium. Nor will you take the chance on top of a vehicle like rais anachukua kila wakati. That is something you must look at Fred Matiangi, if at all you want to become president. Fifth and final thing Matiangi must do is engage young leaders, the likes of Babu Owino, Omtata, Maraga, Ken Babu, etc. These are the people who breathe air into your campaign. 65% of the electorate is Gen Zs. When they see people who look like them, they will vote there. Ruto learned that. That is why he had KJ. That is why he had Silvana Sosoro. That is why he had Didi Nyoro. That is why he had all these young people and he's moving around with them purposefully so that the youth can see him as a youthful person or a pro-youth person. He even went and did the remix of the song Sipangwingwi. Hizi ndo vitu, youth wanapenda vitu ndogo ndogo, they excite them. Just show them you're part of them. So if Dr. Fred does those 5 things, I think he'll hit the home run, he'll do very well. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below. What do you think the former CS of Interior is doing wrong or right? And what could he improve on to boost his chances in 2027? Do drop me your own comments in the comment section below. I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. In the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Hondavidwafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.